Years ago, when I was a student at Gallaudet University, I majored in history, and I can recall one of my professors cautioning us to never really look at and judge a current president, that we should wait and let 100 or 2 years go by and let those generations look back and decide whether the president was a good one or a bad one. It's very difficult for us to look at that objectively in the midst of it all. Let me give you an example. Think about President Abraham Lincoln from during the Civil War. People criticized him left and right, but yet he kept doing his job. And now, generations later, people look back at him as being a great president because he managed to pull the entire country together from two countries into one, basically. So, look at today's gospel. Today's gospel speaks about three people: Herod, Pilate, and John. Now, at that time, did any of those think about how history would judge them centuries later? No. But now, today, centuries later, we look back and can take a look at Herod and Pilate in a very negative light, but we look at John in a very positive light. Now, think about us right now. We need to be responsible for our actions because we never know how future generations are going to judge our actions, be they good or bad. For example, I never met my great-grandparents. However, my parents did recount stories that they had heard from their parents about their great-grandparents. Some of them were cool, and I had one grandmother that was quite mean. So it's the same in my church here. We have a lot of seniors who remember people from years and years ago. And they say some of them were great, some of them weren't so great. But even today, some of those great or not so great people are dead and gone. So Advent really invites us to take a look at ourselves and see what we can improve on to be a better person, to have a better relationship with God and with other people. And yes, we make mistakes, and that's why Advent is inviting us to ask God for forgiveness so that we can change and become better people. And then we can influence people for generations to come that we don't even know yet. Thank you, and God bless you.